The title of our project is Home for the Homeless. Today, much of India's development agenda is based on Sustainable Development Goals. The 17 goals and 169 interlinked targets is the Sustainable Development Framework by United Nations aims to end poverty, protect the planet and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity. SDG 11 targets to make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. At present, 31% of India's population lives in cities, of which 17% lives in slums. India is urbanizing rapidly and is expected to add 416 million urban dwellers between 2018 and 2050. According to Slum Areas Improvement and Clearance Act of 1956, slums are the places where buildings are in any respect unfit for human habitation. In our city, we have seen a lot of migrants who set up temporary shelters near the road.
From the interviews and initial research, we found that most of the people have migrated to cities in search of new opportunities. These low skilled laborers do not earn enough to rent a house in a city, but they earn more in a city than in a village. A migrant labor force is unavoidable and important for urban development. Yet, these people who contribute so much to the development of our cities are forced to live on roadsides, bus shelters, railway stations, or in front of stores where their life is at threat. Women and children are the most vulnerable. During adverse weather conditions, their plight simply goes from bad to worse.
Most of the time, even if these migrant laborers get a house for rent, it will be in a slum. Houses in slum areas are unfit for human habitation due to faulty design, lack of ventilation, poor light, and poor sanitation facilities.
Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights recognizes the right to housing as part of the right to adequate standard of living. Though there is no legal right in India which guarantees adequate housing, the Supreme Court has expanded the scope of Article 21 to the Constitution to include right to housing in it. Migrant labor, who play a very crucial role in the development of urban infrastructure, also have the right to live with dignity in a house where they are safe.
The Indian government has taken many steps towards making housing for all a reality by 2022. Under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana scheme, 18 million urban and 13 million rural houses are to be built by 2022. As per the plans, 33 lakh houses were to be built in 2017-18, but several factors like financial constraints, scarcity of land, lack of skilled labor, and lack of participation of large real estate organizations are hindering PMAY from achieving its full potential.
Through our project, we are trying to address the problem of homelessness and inadequate housing in a smart and sustainable way. While we observe the problems of homelessness, we also observe that many buses are discarded every year and are simply lying in scrapyards and bus depots. According to Karnataka Road Transport Administrative Report, every year an average of 600 to 700 buses are scrapped. Through our project, we are trying to make use of these old buses to provide safe and secure shelter for people who are in need of it. This is very cost effective and affordable. Through this, we are not only giving old buses a life, but also is providing shelter for people who can't afford to a house for themselves.
While designing this prototype, we made sure to include all facilities that are required for a person to stay safely, comfortably, and healthy in this bus home. We have used different types of hacksaws, filing tools, hot glue gun, and discarded pressed wood to build the prototype. We also used Google SketchUp, which has helped us to plan and build the prototype. In the prototype, we scaled down the actual dimensions of the bus and designed a sleeping area with stacked beds and a bio toilet. We have also managed to include a storeroom and a separate compartment for the driver in this affordable night shelter. The home is designed in such a way that people can stay safely inside even during adverse climate conditions.
As the next step, we would like to see if lorries could also be refurbished and converted to night shelters. We would also like to explore other low cost housing options for the homeless. Thank you.